Okay, the next topic is SAP Business Suite for SAP Hana. SAP Business Suite for SAP Hana, or we called as, we called like that, or we called as SAP Business Suite for SAP S for Hana. SAP S for Hana. This is, now we are knowing about what is SAP Business Suite for SAP HANA, or what is SAP Business Suite for SAP S for HANA. So by seeing this image, what we understand means in company functional models is there. Functional models are FICO, SD, MM, ABAP like that. So here we saw in this system, we did not install any SAP software. So in this system, there is no SAP software. I access to the system in company. Suppose I am the MM model. I am MM model. So MM model. So company provide access to the system. In this system, they did not install any SAP software. In this system, SAP logon is there. By using SAP logon, I connected to the ECC system, S4HANA system, GRC like that. So for functional models, they don't provide access to SAP S4HANA server directly. In company server, they don't provide access to the server directly. What they do means they provide access to the front-end server. This is called as front-end server. This is called as front-end server. In this server, they installed only SAP logon. For example, first of all, we want to know about this front-end server, SAP front-end server. SAP front-end server. In which system they install SAP GUI for Windows. That system is called as front-end server. So in front-end server, what they do means, so they installed only SAP GUI only. For example, SAP S4HANA front-end server is there. What they do means they install NetWeaver ABAP 7.52 only. What are the databases is supported? SAP AC, SAP MaxDB, SAP HANA. These three databases only. So what they do means, so for SAP S4HANA server, front-end server, in company, what they do means, so they have one front-end server for SAP S4HANA. For that front-end server, which software they install means this software, SAP NetWeaver, AS for ABAP 7.52. For that software, what are the databases available means MaxDB, SAP HANA database, SAP AC. These three databases only available for that software. So simply what they do means in front-end server, they install NetWeaver ABAP 7.52. In this three database, they use any database and install this product version in front-end server. After installing this product version in front-end server, they installed SAP GUI for Windows or Fury apps. Mostly until now, so many companies they're using SAP GUI for Windows only. So this system, this front-end server system, they don't develop any business. In front-end server, they don't develop any business. So in this system, they don't develop any business. For what purpose they use that front-end server means these functional users log into this front-end server. For example, here we saw in this system, they don't develop any business. Why? In this system, there is no SAP software. This is only front-end server. And one more important point, where this front-end server is available, in same network, in same landscape only, SAP S4HANA server is available. Now we want to know about SAP S4HANA server. Already we know SAP S4HANA server is one of the SAP system, and it is ABAP based SAP system. And another important point we know, SAP S/4HANA server is installed on HANA database only, SAP HANA DB only. SAP front-end server is installed on SAP HANA database only. No other databases is not supported. Okay, so in this system, SAP S/4HANA server is there. So these functional models have no rights to directly access to the SAP S/4HANA server. So that's why, these functional models connect to the front-end server. This is SAP front-end server. In SAP front-end server, here SAP logon is there. They use SAP logon. They connected to the SAP S/4HANA server like this. So in company system, we connected like this. In company system for functional models, now I am in SAP S/4HANA server. So this in company server, what they do means, so they provide access to the front-end server. In this front-end server, they don't develop any business. By using this front-end server, in front-end server, SAP logon is there. By using that SAP front-end server, we connected to the SAP S/4HANA server. So that is these two systems, this SAP front-end server and this is SAP S/4HANA servers. These two systems is called as SAP Business Suite for SAP S/4HANA. So remember, in company, SAP S/4HANA server compulsory they maintain SAP front-end server. In company, for SAP S/4HANA server compulsory they maintain front-end server. In that front-end server, they don't develop any business. Just in that front-end server, they installed NetWeaver a SAP 7.52 software on MassDB database or SAP AC database or a HANA database. In this three database, they use any database. So users login, that functional users login into the front-end server. In front-end server, they use Fury apps or SAP logon. They connected to the SAP S/4HANA server. So that functional models user have no rights to directly connect it to the SAP S/4HANA server. But basis administrator in SAP S/4HANA server, is there any problem means, company provide personal laptops to you. In your personal laptops, SAP logon is there. For basis administrator, company provide personal laptop. In that personal laptop, SAP logon is there. By using that SAP logon, they directly connected to the SAP S/4HANA server for solving the problem. Like ABAP developer also, there is any ABAP program error means, same for ABAP developer also. Same for ABAP developer also, company provide personal laptop. In that personal laptop, SAP logon is there. They directly access to the SAP S/4HANA server. They don't access to the front-end server. ABAP developer and basis administrator, they don't access to the front-end server. They directly access to the SAP S/4HANA server by using SAP logon. Only functional models only. Only SAP MM, SAP SD, FICO, ABAP, PP, QM, like that functional models users only, they access to the SAP front-end server. But basis administrator and ABAP developer, they don't access to the front-end server. They directly access to the SAP S/4HANA server and solve the problem. That is about SAP Business Suite for SAP S/4HANA. It is one of the topics. So here what we are learning means, we are knowing. So in company, SAP S/4HANA server is there and HANA database they install. For login into the SAP S/4HANA server, they maintained another system. You want to know that one. For log on to the SAP S/4HANA server, they maintain another system. That system called as SAP front-end server. By using that SAP front-end server, we connect to the SAP S/4HANA server. They don't have directly access to the SAP S/4HANA server. So SAP S/4HANA server runs on only HANA database only. But front-end server, we use SAP MassDB database or SAP AAC database or SAP HANA database. These three databases only here is there. Front-end server, SAP front-end server is required, which runs with the SAP MaxDB, SAP ACS, and SAP HANA database. So what is this front-end server? Means in which system we installed SAP GUI for Windows or Fury apps, that particular system is called as front-end server. So these two systems, they maintained in single network. These two systems is called as SAP Business Suite for SAP S/4HANA. So these two systems is combined. SAP front-end server and SAP S/4HANA server. That two systems is called as SAP Business Suite for SAP S/4HANA. Releases already is completed. Releases, I already told it is completed. Now we want to know SAP Business Suite releases. Now what we want to know means SAP Business Suite releases. SAP Business Suite releases. Already we know. Previous class already we discussed about SAP Business Suite. What is SAP Business Suite? Why we use SAP Business Suite? When we use SAP Business Suite, already we know. SAP Business Suite is a tool. It is a software. Why we use SAP Business Suite means inside SAP Business Suite, SAP applications is there. When we use SAP Business Suite means in company server or in your personal laptops, we want to use SAP application. We want to install SAP applications means we want to use SAP Business Suite. Now, first of all, we want to know how many releases is there. SAP Business Suite. SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. That is the latest version. SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. That is the latest version of SAP Business Suite. Present latest version of SAP Business Suite is SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. Now here we want to know, there are so many different releases is there. In SAP Business Suite, different releases is there. Now we want to know when we use that SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. First of all, we want to know when we use that SAP Business Suite 7i 2016 means, first of all, we want to know what is available inside that SAP Business Suite. What is available inside that SAP Business Suite? That information we want to know first. When we open here SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, here not only that one, here we are learning about releases also. EHP4 for SAP CRM 7.0. EHP4 for SAP CRM 7.0. That is the latest version of SAP CRM. That is the latest version of SAP CRM. SAP SM, SAP SRM. EHP4 for SAP SM 7.0. EHP4 for SAP SRM 7.0. EHP8 for SAP ERP 6.0. So EHP4 for SAP CRM 7.0, EHP4 for SAP SM 7.0, EHP4 for SAP SRM 7.0, EHP8 for SAP ERP 6.0. So here we are learning latest releases also. Here what we are learning? Latest releases of SAP ERP, CRM and SM and SRM. Now here, when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016 in company, they asked me we want to install SAP ERP 6.0 EHP8 or SAP CRM, SCM, SRM 7.0 EHP4. On that time, we want to use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. This is the latest version. Now we go previous version. Previous version is SAP Business Suite 7i 2013. This is the previous version. Previous version means EHP3. EHP7, EHP3, EHP3. Here EHP3, 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 EHP7. Okay, in company they told me we want to install SAP ERP 6.0 EHP7 means I want to use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013. So in company they told me we want to install SAP CRM, SCM, SRM 7.0 EHP3 means we want to install SAP, we want to use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013. Here we are learning when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. When we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, that's informations we are learning here. Now, nowadays, SAP ERP 6.0 EHP8 is there. It's not expired. EHP7 also is there. It's not expired. Now we check that CRM releases. SAP CRM 7.0 EHP4. CRM is there. EHP4, SAP CRM 7.0 EHP4 is not expired. We use. After 2027 is completed. When we enter into the 2028 year, this product version also is not available. SAP CRM also is not available. It is dead. Okay, EHP3 we see. EHP3 also is there. Now, EHP2. EHP2 also is there. Now, EHP1. EHP1 is expired. EHP1 is expired. Only EHP2, EHP3. EHP2 is not expired. So EHP2, EHP3, EHP4, these three only is available. EHP1 is expired. Last month EHP1. So is expired. SAP SM 7.0. EHP4. EHP4 for SAP SM 7.0. Okay. EHP4 for SAP SM 7.0 is there. Now EHP3 is there. EHP3 also is there date. EHP2. It is also is there. Now we see EHP1. EHP1 is not there. It is expired. So EHP2, EHP3, EHP4. Now, now we want to see SAP SRM. EHP4 for SAP SRM 7.0. Now we want to see. Yeah. Yeah, it is there. Date is not completed. EHP3. Okay, there date is not completed. EHP2. Okay, there date is not completed. EHP1 is expired. Okay, now here we got it clearly. So when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, we got it clearly. When we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, we got it clearly. Now another releases we want to know, SAP Business Suite releases. So here what means we know by using SAP Business Suite tool only, we want to install SAP applications. We know that one. We learn in training what we learn. So by using SAP Business Suite tool only, we want to install SAP application. We know that one, but there are different SAP Business Suite releases is there. Which release we want to use? When we use particular SAP Business Suite release, that we are learning here. When we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, that information here we are gathering. So in company, they asked me, we want to install SAP ERP 6.0 EHP7 means on that time, we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016 is not possible. So here we are learning when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, that information we learn means it is easily. So in company, they ask me, we want to install SAP ERP 6.0 EHP means, so okay, we want to use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. Why means that installation option is available inside SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. Like that, we remember means it is easily. So for that purpose, we want to know when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, like that. Not only that one, old releases is there. Now I show that old releases also. Now, another release is SAP Business Suite 7i 2011. Here, EHP2, 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 and EHP6. Here we saw SAP Business Suite 7i 2011, SPAN, EHP2, Enhancement Package 2 for SAP CRM 7.0, Enhancement Package 6 for SAP ERP 6.0, Enhancement Package 2 for SAP SCM 7.0, Enhancement Package 2 for SAP SRM 7.0. Here, SAP Business Suite 7 2010 old releases is there. We don't want. Why? Nowadays, we want to use only these three releases only. So, previous old releases is there. Now we don't want to discuss these releases. These three releases. Why we don't want to discuss this? Why means we require only these three releases. Nowadays, we use only SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, and SAP Business Suite 7i 2011 only. Why means this versions only is available. Nowadays, EHP4 for SAP CRM 7.0, SRM 7.0, SCM 7.0 only is there. And EHP8 for SAP ERP 6.0 only is there. And EHP3, CRM 7.0, SCM, SRM 7.0, EHP3 is there. ERP 6.0 only is EHP7. Like ERP 6.0, EHP6, CRM, SCM, SRM 7.0, EHP2. These versions only is available in SAP applications. Nowadays in company, we want to install means this SAP applications, this versions only is available. That means nowadays we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, or we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, or we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2011. Nowadays, we use these options only. So nowadays in company or in your personal laptop, which SAP Business Suite releases we use means SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, and SAP Business Suite 7i 2010, 11. Sorry, not 10. So why we use this means we want to know here. When we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, when we use SAP Business Suite 7i 2011, we want to know that information here. So when we know inside SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, SAP applications, which version is there? Inside SAP Business Suite 7i 2013, SAP applications, which versions is there? Inside SAP Business Suite 7i 2011, SAP applications, which version is there? We know means it is easily. So in company, in company, they want to install SAP ERP 6.0 EHP 6 means on that time you understand, okay, I want to use SAP Business Suite 7i 2011. So in company, they ask me, we want to install SAP SRM 7.0 EHP3 means, okay, we want to use SAP Business Suite 7i 2013. Like that, we want to know when we use which SAP Business Suite releases. So that information we are learning here. So that one only here they're telling here. Here also they're telling the current release of SAP Business Suite is 7i 2016. The previous SAP Business Suite release is 7i 2013. What here they're telling in this paragraph? Latest SAP Business Suite release is SAP Business Suite 7i 2016. Previous SAP Business Suite releases SAP Business Suite 7i 2013. They're telling. Here they're telling also. So solutions, I told you. So this is called as SAP applications or SAP solutions. I already told. Whatever available inside SAP Business Suite, we called as SAP applications or SAP solutions. So that's why only they're telling. What they're telling? The major solutions. The major solutions. Here what they're telling? Application. So somewhere they called as application, somewhere they called as solution. For example, Mumbai, Bombay, like that two names is there. Means someone they called Mumbai, someone they called Bombay. So both are same. Here also, sometimes they called as application, sometimes they called as solution. Both are same only. SAP ERP we called as SAP application or SAP ERP we called as SAP solution. Don't confuse. So here, for example, they told only SAP Business Suite 7i 2016 only. In SAP Business Suite 7i 2016, they told, I already show you clearly what is available. That is about SAP Business Suite releases. Now software components. Another topic is software components. Software components. Software components is available inside ABAP-based SAP system only. Software components is available inside ABAP-based SAP system only. Software components is available inside ABAP-based SAP system only. Now we want to know software components. Now here we saw I logged in SAP S4HANA system status. Here in SAP S4HANA software components is there. Here SAP underscore basis, SAP underscore ABA software component is there. It is SAP S4HANA 2023. Here release also is there. By this software component only we tell the release. Okay. Now SAP S4HANA, another important part. Here S for core software component is there. S for core software component is there. Here how many software components is there? 91 is there. 91 software components is there in S for HANA. Okay, now I go to ERP. Now I'm going to SAP ERP 6.0 EHP 8. Here also software components is there, but here also SAP basis, SAP ABA is there, 750 release. Okay, here 750 release. Here how many is there? 289 is there. Okay, here I search S for core and click. They're telling no. So here what I'm telling, whatever available inside S4HANA software components, whatever software components is available inside S4HANA, same software components is not available in SAP ECC. But these two software components compulsory available in every other based SAP system. Okay, next we go to another system. This system. This is NetWeaver AS ABAP 7.52. Another system. NetWeaver AS ABAP 7.52. Okay, here also basis ABA software component is there. Here we saw only 19 software components is there. Here this release is 752. So that means here what I'm telling clearly here, every ABAP based SAP system, every ABAP based SAP system, software components is available. In every ABAP based SAP system, these two software components compulsory available. S4 core software component is available in only in S4HANA. And in ECC also, I told one thing. I go to ECC. This one, SAP underscore APPL. Search SAP underscore APPL is there. This one, this software components only available in the ECC system only. This SAP underscore APPL software component is only available in ECC system only. So same that question here is there. Whatever we are discussing, which software components can be found in every ABAP-based SAP system? In every ABAP-based SAP system, which software components is available? SAP underscore basis. In every ABAP-based SAP system we see means SAP underscore basis software component is there. SAP underscore ABA is there. As for core software component is available only in S4HANA system only. SAP underscore APPL software component is available only in SAP ECC system only. So based on this software components only, we do everything in that server. That is about software components. And another important topic is after software component is completed, we want to know kernel. Now we want to know this image. So we want to know that image means we want to learn about SAP kernel. Already I told SAP kernel two versions is there, Unicode, non-Unicode. Two types of SAP kernels is there. I already told to you. In previous classes, I already told kernel two types of versions is there. Unicode in shortcut is called as UC, and another one is non-Unicode in shortcut is called as NUC. Two types of kernels is there already I told. So what are the kernel versions is there also? I already told. Once again I show that one releases also. Yeah, Unicode releases. First I show Unicode releases. SAP kernel 722 EXT 64-bit Unicode. This kernel we use. When we use this kernel version, when we want to install SAP ERP 6.0 EHP6 on that time. So this is non-Unicode. SAP kernel 722 EXT 64-bit non-Unicode. Like that yesterday I show what 753, 754 kernels I show and as for HANA different kernel versions is there already previous classes I show Now by seeing this image, what we understand means based on kernel is our home is there on earth pillars on top of pillars home is there. Pillars what they're doing, they're providing support to the home. From earth to home, in middle what is available? Pillar is there. Pillar providing support to the home. Like kernel also on operating system. On operating system, kernel is there. On top of kernel, your software components, your SAP system is there. This is software components. On top here, industry oil, HR, like that is there. This is called as application specific software components. That is called as application specific software components. These software components on top of ASAP are application specific software components, like you called as additional components, like that you think. So SAP underscore basis SAP underscore ABI. Here you remember on top of operating system kernel is available. On top of kernel your software components SAP system. So based on kernel only your SAP system will be work. Not only SAP system I am telling, your mobile is there, your watch is there. So based on kernel only, you check in your mobile kernel version, which kernel version we are using in mobile, we check the show details. Kernel is not working properly means what will be happen? Your phone will not work properly. Here also, kernel will not work properly means our SAP system login is not possible. Suppose here earthquake is came, pillars are shaking. Pillars are shaking means it's not possible to sit here in my home. It's not possible to sit when pillars shake. Like that, kernel is not working properly means it is not possible to log on to the operating system, SAP system. So based on kernel only, your SAP system will be work. So that's we want to know. Very, very important. Kernel software. When installing time, without kernel software, it is not possible to install the any SAP software. We want to install any SAP software in company server or in your personal laptop. Without kernel software, it is not possible to install. After installation also completed, after installation is completed, based on kernel only, your SAP system will be work. And another important point is database. Every database, different kernel version, every operating system, different kernel is there. That we want to know. When installing time, we want to select your proper operating system, proper database. Here we see means, we got it clearly. Here, when we scroll down, so I go to this kernel. Here we saw Linux operating system is selected. Linux on x86 64-bit. Linux. Kernel part 1. Kernel part 1. File name is sapexe.sar. Kernel part 1 file name is sap.exe.star kernel part 2. Okay, here we saw 612 lost 7612 Linux operating here selected. Now I selected Windows. 7651. That means what here? This kernel part 1 sapexe.sar file name you want to remember like that sapexe.sar. Fluently we want to tell like that sapexe.sar. This kernel part 1 every operating system separate file. Now we want to see here. Now I click here and I selected SAP Hana DB. Here we saw kernel part 2 database Hana database 7662. Now Oracle 7649. Here what I'm telling, this is SAP.exe db.sar. db means database kernel file. SAP.exe db.sar. Here what I'm telling, every database different kernel file. Every database different kernel file. Here every operating system SAP.exe.sar file is different. Every operating system different SAP.exe.sar file. Every database different SAP.exe db.sar. That means in company, before installing SAP software in company server, on which operating system we are installing, on which database we are installing that SAP system, based on we want to download that kernel files that we want to know. So that information I'm telling here. What information I'm telling here? So kernel, different types of kernels is there. Two types of kernels is there. Unicode kernel and non-Unicode kernel. Non-Unicode kernel is supported up to 740 and lower releases only. From 750 and higher releases, non-Unicode kernel is not supported. That's why which product version you are installing, you check release. Based on you want to download the kernel software. Kernel different versions is there. We want to check which version is supported. Kernel 753 version is supported or kernel 754 version is supported or which version is supported. First we want to check. Based on after checking version, based on we want to download the kernel files. When we downloading kernel files also, we want to check on which operating system I am installing. Based on that operating system, we want to download the kernel part 1 file. On which database we are installing, based on database, we want to download the kernel part 2 file. Why means every operating system kernel part 1 file is different. Every database kernel part 2 file is different. So that is. So without SAP kernel software, it is not possible to install any SAP software. After installing also, based on kernel only, your SAP system will be work. That is the important about kernel. So this is the basic knowledge when we are learning SAP basis course. This is the basic knowledge we want to know about software components, kernel, and SAP Business Suite releases and SAP releases and SAP Business Suite for SAP S/4HANA and SAP Business Suite, SAP applications and SAP systems. These are the basic knowledge when we are learning SAP basis course compulsory. Every basis administrator, they want to know that information. Now, we want to know about SAP systems based on ASAP. That is another topic. Now we want to know SAP systems based on ASAP. For example, I want to travel from Mumbai to Delhi and Mumbai to Vijayawada. Mumbai to Delhi trains are different. Mumbai to Vijayawada trains are different. Before what I do, which trains are traveling from Mumbai to Delhi, I want to see. Based on, I want to book a ticket. Which trains are traveling from Mumbai to Vijayawada, I want to see. Based on, I want to book a ticket. So here also, You are the SAP Basis Administrator. We are learning SAP Basis course. Every SAP Basis Administrator want to know which are ABAP based SAP systems, which are Java based SAP systems. That information we want to know. SAP S4HANA server. Yeah, SAP S4HANA server is ABAP based SAP systems. SAP systems based on ABAP. SAP systems based on ABAP. SAP S4HANA server. Yeah, SAP S4HANA server is ABAP based SAP system only. How we install SAP S4HANA server in company server? By using SAP S4HANA 2021 or SAP S4HANA 2022 or SAP S4HANA 2023 or SAP S4HANA 2025. We install SAP S4HANA server system. So on HANA database only it will be installed. SAP S4HANA server is one of the ABAP based SAP system. Okay. Now SAP front-end server. SAP front-end server. So SAP front-end server. What is the use of that SAP front-end server? Already we know that functional models users want to connect to the SAP S4HANA server. Directly access is not possible. That functional models users connect to the SAP S4HANA server. Directly access is not possible. They access to the front-end server. By using front-end server, they connect to the SAP S4HANA server. So that's purpose we use SAP front-end server. SAP front-end server also ABAP based SAP system. Already we know which product version we install. NetWeaver is ABAP 7.52 on SAP AC or SAP MatchDB or SAP HANA database. In this front-end server, they don't develop any business. Okay. Next, SAP ECC. SAP ECC is one of the SAP system. It is ABAP based SAP system. How we install SAP ECC system? By using SAP ERP 6.0 EHP6 or SAP ERP 6.0 EHP7 or SAP ERP 6.0 EHP8. Next, SAP BW, SAP Business Warehouse. How we install SAP Business Warehouse? It is ABAP based SAP system. By using SAP NetWeaver 7.5, ABAP, when we select SAP NetWeaver 7.5 ABAP system is, we got SAP BW system. Here I show SAP BW system. NetWeaver is ABAP 7.52, that one is available. NetWeaver is ABAP 7.52. In that system, here we saw SAP BW, SAP Business Warehouse. In NetWeaver 7.52, in SAP NetWeaver 7.5 also it is available, SAP BW system. Next, SAP CRM, SCM, SRM, SAP CRM server, SAP SCM server, SAP SRM server. Already we know. Last class also I already showed. SAP CRM, SCM, SRM is available for ABAP system purpose only. SAP CRM, SCM, SRM is available and ERP is available for installing ABAP system only. SAP ERP, SAP CRM, SAP SM, SAP SRM is not supported for installing Java system. And SAP Solution Manager ABAP. So this we use. These are the ABAP based SAP systems. Now we want to know about Java based SAP systems. Now we know ABAP based SAP system. Now SAP systems based on AS Java. Now we want to know what are the SAP systems based on AS Java. Now we want to know that information. SAP XSS. SAP XSS. I already told. By using SAP ERP application, we want to install SAP XSS system. It is Java-based SAP system. But I already told another important part. Nowadays, SAP ERP application is not supported for installing Java system. That means SAP XSS system is not available nowadays. And another one is SAP Enterprise Portal. How we install SAP Enterprise Portal? By using SAP NetWeaver 7.5 Java. Only SAP NetWeaver 7.5. By using SAP NetWeaver 7.5 only, it is possible to install SAP Enterprise Portal. It is Java-based SAP system. And SAP Solution Manager Java is there. SAP Solution Manager ABAP is there. SAP Solution Manager Java is there. I already told. SAP Solution Manager is supported for installing ABAP system, and SAP Solution Manager is supported for installing Java system. In company compulsory, they use SAP Solution Manager ABAP and they use SAP Solution Manager Java also. So nowadays in company, they use SAP software for installing ABAP system purpose. They use SAP software for installing Java system purpose. Nowadays, here SAP S/4HANA Java also is there. Nowadays, for installing Java, what are the SAP softwares is available means, for installing Java, what are the SAP softwares is available means, SAP NetWeaver 7.5, SAP Solution Manager 7.2, and SAP S/4HANA. And SAP S/4HANA. And SAP S/4HANA 2021, 2022, 2023, 2025. SAP S/4HANA Java. So for installing Java systems, these three softwares is available. When I use SAP NetWeaver 7.5 Java, when we want to install SAP Enterprise Portal. When we use SAP Solution Manager 7.2, when we want to install SAP Solution Manager Java. When we use SAP S/4HANA 2021 or 2022 or 2023 or 2025 means we want to install SAP S/4HANA Java on that time. So by using SAP S/4HANA 2021 or 2022 or 2023 or 2025, we want to install SAP S/4HANA server system. It is ABAP system. By using NetWeaver AS ABAP 7.52, we install SAP Frontend Server. By using SAP ERP 6.0 EHP6 or EHP7 or EHP8, we install SAP ECC system. By using SAP NetWeaver 7.5 or NetWeaver AS ABAP 7.52, we install SAP BW system. By using SAP CRM, SCM, SRM, we install these servers. By using SAP Solution Manager 7.2, we install SAP Solution Manager ABAP. This is about SAP systems based on AS ABAP and AS Java. Now, dual stack system. Dual stack system. Okay, here we saw ABAP system or Java system. ABAP or Java. Here Java system. Okay, ABAP, Java, Java. Here dual also is there. Dual. ABAP system, Java system, not dual. It is all are outdated. Nowadays, dual stack system is not there. What is this dual stack system? What is this dual stack system is? SAP Solution Manager. Here, SAP Solution Manager is there. 7.2. Click this one. Here, SAP Solution Manager 7.1 is there. SAP Solution Manager 7.1 is there. It is expired. It is dead. When I'm learning time, in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, on that time, this product version is very, very demand and very, very important. Why means when we install this SAP Solution Manager 7.1, when we install this SAP Solution Manager 7.1, in that system, in single installation only, at a time, ABAP and Java both will be installed. At a time, ABAP and Java both will be installed. When we install SAP Solution Manager 7.1 software on your laptop, what will be happen means ABAP and Java both will be installed in single installation only. That is dual stack system. But due to some reasons, SAP they stopped that one. So they ask you question, what is dual stack system? Dual stack system is what? ABAP and Java both will be maintained in single system is called as dual stack system. Here definition also is there. SAP systems that are based simultaneously on AS ABAP and AS Java are called dual stack system. In single system, you are maintaining AS ABAP and AS Java. Both the systems you are maintaining in single system is called as dual stack system. In same SID, in same SAP system ID, in single system, you are maintaining AS ABAP system and AS Java system are called dual stack system. So, SAP Solution Manager 7.1. SAP Process Integration. So, nowadays, there is no dual stack system. It is dead. Nowadays, in company, we are not using dual stack system. In company, we are using only single stack system. Single stack system. There are three types of stack systems is there. Single stack system. This is one. And another one is dual stack system. This is one. And another one is separate stack system. Like that, three types of stack systems is there. Single stack system, dual stack system, and separate stack system. Three types of stack systems is there. Single stack system is in company server, they install Java system or ABAP system that is called as single stack system. So here we saw in company nowadays we are using single stack system. ABAP system. In one system they installing ABAP system. In another system, they installing Java system. They did not install same system, both in same system, they are not installing. So nowadays in company, they are using single stack system only. Dual stack system is dead. By using SAP Solution Manager 1.1, we want to install dual stack system. Dual stack system is in single installation only. ABAP system and Java system both are installed in single system. But nowadays in company, they are not maintaining ABAP and Java systems, both are in single system. They are not maintaining like that. That's why nowadays there is no dual stack system and SAP Solution Manager 7.1 software is dead. And separate stack system is suppose Any company they are using dual stack system is what they do is they separate ABAP system or Java system into the separate system. That is called as separate stack system. For example, company they, for example, this is the dual stack system company they're using. What they do is they separate in this system ABAP and Java both are maintaining in single system only. What they do is they put another system here in this system ABAP and Java is there. No, they separate ABAP or Java into another system. That is called as separate stack system. So total 3 types of stack system. Nowadays, we are using only single stack system only. Nowadays, there are 2 types of SAP system. One is ABAP based SAP system, or you called as AS ABAP, and another one is Java based SAP system, or we called as AS Java. So this lesson is completed. In that unit, 1 lesson is completed. Total 3 lessons is there in that unit. 1 lesson is completed. In this lesson, what we learn means releases. SAP S/4HANA, SAP ERP, SAP CRM, SAP SM, SAP SRM, SAP Solution Manager, SAP NetWeaver, and NetWeaver ASAP innovation packages. This information we learn. And SAP Business Suite, SAP applications, and SAP systems, and SAP Business Suite for SAP HANA, and SAP Business Suite releases, and software components, and application-specific software components, and SAP kernel, SAP systems based on AS ABAP, SAP systems based on AS Java, SAP systems based on AS ABAP and AS Java, dual stack system, and single stack system, dual stack system, and separate stack system. This main points, this main topics we learn in this lesson. So total, what are the topics we learn in that lesson means SAP S/4HANA, SAP ERP, SAP CRM, SAP SM, SAP SRM, SAP Solution Manager, SAP NetWeaver, SAP NetWeaver ASAP innovation package, SAP kernel, software components, SAP Business Suite, SAP applications, SAP systems, SAP Business Suite for SAP S/4HANA, application specific software components, SAP systems based on ASAP, SAP systems based on AS Java, SAP systems based on AS ABAP and AS Java single stack system, dual stack system, separate stack system. This information, this 20 topics we learn in that lesson. Compulsory, every SAP basis administrator compulsory, we want to know these 20 topics. So who are learning SAP basis course? Who are learning SAP basis course? Compulsory, they want to know this one. And SAP business suite, and here about SAP business suite releases also. Releases also. Every SAP basis administrator and who are learning SAP basis course, this is the general knowledge. Compulsory, they want to know this 20 topics. This is the general knowledge. They provided information about, when we know this one, you got it information about the SAP softwares and everything. Here you are learning some knowledge about SAP basis course and about SAP softwares. So these 20 topics, we take 4 classes and complete these 20 topics, one lesson. So one lesson in that unit, only one lesson is completed by taking 4 classes. Tomorrow another class I take and complete that unit. So total 5 classes I'm taking and I'm completing that entire unit. Tomorrow that unit will be complete. Remaining 3 or 4 topics is there. We complete that topics means that unit will be complete. So this every SAP basis, who are learning SAP basis course, compulsory, this unit compulsory we want to learn. Describing SAP systems, compulsory that unit, every student they want to learn. Who are learning SAP basis course, every student they want to learn that unit, compulsory. So in that unit, only one lesson is completed. Tomorrow, another lesson we want to go. This is the unit. Yeah, sorry. Tomorrow, we want to discuss this lesson. One day is enough. Tomorrow, we complete these 2 lessons and we go to quiz also. So this is very, very important unit. Tomorrow, we complete that unit. So today, in that unit, one lesson is completed. Lesson 1 is completed.